The Americas Cup is full of highs and lows, and this will not be any different in the regatta from the 21st to the 24th of May in Sardinia. Over the last couple of days, the news has been constantly updated with new signings for crew and what yachts possibly being used. There isn't long to wait to see the teams in the AC40s, and having 2 boats per team, it will be eventful. The first boat is for the primary team, and the second is mixed for the women and youth sailors. This will not only test the crew that are competing, it would also be a great confidence boost for the shore teams. All the teams has been spending a lot of time in the simulators to give them a head start on sailing the AC40. In the next 40 days or so, the teams will be spending as much time on the water as the regatta looms into view. I'm sure that the teams have been using their time in the simulators to improve and upgrade their boats. So let's have a look at the teams. First, the defender Emirates Team New Zealand. New Zealand have been first out on the water with their 2 AC40s. And with the new launch of their AC75, they're a very busy team. Sharing the duties on the AC40 and the AC75 are Nathan Outridge, helmsman, and wing trimmer Ian Jensen. Erica Dawson is helming for the women and youth team, and some other familiar faces from the Americas Cup 2024. The strong lineup is expected from this team, and it'd be a really hard team to beat in all this event's race formats. The challenger of record, the British team, now branded as GB1, having a great time in Italian waters with Dylan Fletcher helming and wing trimmer Ben Cornish and the new signing from Luna Rossa, Andrea Tessi. The Athena Pathway programme had 158 applicants, where they picked 13 sailors to join the women and youth team. In the short term, 2 youth sailors and 1 woman sailor will be selected to race with Hannah in the Americas Cup Preliminary Regatta in Cagliari in May. The home team, Luna Rossa, been trading on their AC40s for just as long as the New Zealand team. With their programme of FIV, Foil Academy and the NACRA 17 events through 2025 and into 2026, their pool of talent for competing for the team is only improving. The other 2 contestants, the French team, who are supported by K Challenge, have announced a new title partner and team name, La Rouge Posay Racing Team. Quentin Delapierre is the skipper and has a strong lineup including Jason Saunders, who's an experienced wing trimmer, and Lee McMillan, who have both competed in Sail GP and America's Cup. They're joined by Diego Botin and Florent Trital, who are Olympic champions in the 49ers. The team have announced a 15-day training schedule where there will be crew rotations and a chance for the newcomers to experience the AC40. There should be 5 teams and 10 AC40s, but with the current absence of Alinghi, what will the lineup be? In the last America's Cup, the fleet racing between the AC40s was a great spectacle and will be again, but in Sardinia. As of this video, New Zealand and Luna Rossa both have had 2 boats for some time now. GB1 is now joined by Athena Pathways AC40 and their base in Sardinia. The French team are in their home waters with their boat, but still no recon or video of Alinghi. As the America's Cup is now a 2-year cycle that will give teams and sailors a career path, will this attract new contenders? The possibility seems likely, as now there is an American team run by a Czech billionaire that's looking to enter the America's Cup, with Kenny Reed, CEO skipper, along with Shelter Island Yacht Club. The 38th America's Cup deadline has been moved and looks likely to extend to accommodate this possibility. With New Zealand launching their AC-75, this seems that they have a head start on all the teams. With their New Zealand video official releases, their content of their boat looks really impressive, and foiling in 8 knots of wind. They've also tried out and asked people to sit in the guest racer seat, and it has looked fun. France have announced their training programme, sailing their AC-75 in their home waters in Brittany throughout the summer, and moving to Naples in September 2026, ready for the Cup in July 2027. Sir Ben Ainslie and Sir Jim Ratcliffe are in discussion via solicitors of the ownership of Britannia. I hope this is resolved quickly, as Naples 2027 is not far away. Personally, I think whoever's been paying the bills for Britannia in the boatyard has first dibs, but hey. Speaking about court cases, John Sweeney's complaint about the deed of gift is moving through the courts, and ultimately the Charities Bureau of New York, General Attorney's Office, might not like the way that the Royal New Zealand Yacht Squadron and the ACP are running the America's Cup, and agree with John Sweeney, which means that the America's Cup will be stopped in its tracks. But these challenges are rumblings on in the background, so let's assume that everything goes ahead for now. What will the teams learn from this regatta to help them with the AC-75s? Apart from the obvious ones, which is the crew, the teams, and the racecraft of the AC-40, the power system on the AC-40 also runs the hydraulic system, and there could be a few teething problems, and the teams will have to take the F1 pit stop approach when changing the power pack system in between racing, if that is the issue. With the AC-75s having the same system, the team engineers will have to get to know what are the advantages and the disadvantages, especially in the fleet races. For 2026, 3 events using the AC-40s was proposed, but so far this year only 1 regatta has materialised. Therefore the teams have little information about these boats in race conditions. I hope another regatta is organised soon. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.